Hi boys and girls, it is the creator of Bored with Miss Reynolds, Better Off Reading Every Day, and I have a good one for you. It is The Little Golden Book, Rocky and His Friends, from Rocky and Bullwinkle. And I have all friends here. Rocky and His Friends. This book says it was 25 cents. 25 cents. Let's see when this book came out. Alright, let's see. This book came out in 1960. 1960. I was born in 1970. This came out in 1960. Okay. Let me get down here with you and see what we can do. Rocky woke up feeling extra special. He did not have to look at the calendar to know why. Today's my birthday. He ran to the home of his friend Bullwinkle, J. Moose. Hi, Rocky. Guess what day it is? It's bath day, said Bullwinkle. Come in and scrub my antlers. I can't reach that high. Rocky came in and scrubbed. Bullwinkle did not say happy birthday. All Bullwinkle said was, thanks, Rocky. Next, Rocky visited Peabody and his pet boy Sherman. Peabody was teaching Sherman how to jump through a hoop. Jump, Sherman, Peabody said. Good boy. Anyone can teach a dog tricks, Peabody said, but it's very hard to teach a boy tricks. Ooh. I want you to be able to see it all. You can tell this book was very loved because it is ripped. Rocky walked home slowly. No presents, no cake, no candles. Not even one happy birthday wish, he thought. What's the good of birthday if no one remembers it? Rocky was sitting sadly in front of his fireplace when he heard a knock on his door. Maybe someone remembered after all, he thought hopefully. Bullwinkle, Peabody, and Sherman were all talking at the same time. They said, what a wonderful day for... Rocky's smile spread from ear to ear. He waited for his friends to say, what a wonderful day for a birthday. But instead they shouted, what a wonderful day for a camping trip. Quickly, Rocky turned away so no one could see the two big tears that were sliding down his face. Peabody carried the tents. Sherman carried the roasting forks. Bullwinkle stuck marshmallows through his antlers and carried a pitcher filled with mooseberry juice. Rocky thought, birthdays come but once a year, and when they come, oh dear, Rocky helped them find the way. He flew away above their heads because he was a flying squirrel, and he shouted directions. Flying squirrel, you say? At the camping grounds, they began to build a fire. With his strong antlers, Bullwinkle chopped down branches from the trees. With his bushy tail, Rocky swept up little sticks into a big pile. The others helped too. Soon, a bright fire was blazing. Bullwinkle and Sherman ran down the stream to catch fish and fireflies. When the sun had set behind the trees, Peabody said, "It's time for bed." "But we didn't roast nuts or marshmallows," Rocky said. "We didn't sing songs and tell stories or drink mooseberry juice." The moon and the stars were shining in the sky when the four friends crept into bed. Early to bed and early to rise. "Perhaps there will be a big surprise," said Bullwinkle, who loved to recite poetry. "It's so dark," whispered Sherman, curled up at the foot of Peabody's bed. "Do you hear something moving out there?" "Maybe it's a bear," whispered Bullwinkle, his antlers sticking out over the covers. "I can't hear anything," said Rocky. Peabody suddenly sat up straight in his bed, almost knocking Sherman to the floor. "Did you hear that noise? It sounds like a lion." Before anyone could stop him, Peabody ran out into the woods. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes went by. Peabody did not come back. "I'm going to see what happened to him," cried Bullwinkle. Before anyone could stop him, Bullwinkle ran into the woods. Rocky and Sherman shivered in their beds. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes went by. Peabody and Bullwinkle did not come back. "I'm going to see what happened to them," said Sherman. Before Rocky could stop them, Sherman ran out into the woods. Rocky waited in the dark tent, his little heart beating wildly. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes went by. Suddenly there was a loud boom. Then a burst of light blazed in the sky. Rocky's eyes opened wide as he watched the fireworks zoom and zigzag across the blue-black sky. The light slowly spread into letters. "Happy birthday, dear Rocky," spelled the letters. Bullwinkle, Peabody, Sherman came running to the tent. Surprise, surprise, they shouted. Happy birthday, surprise. So they did remember. They did remember his birthday. Happy birthday, dear Rocky. Surprise, surprise. Oh, what a surprise, said Rocky happily. Then they roasted nuts and marshmallows. They drank up all of Bullwinkle's mooseberry juice. They sang songs and told stories. They did not fall asleep until the sun came up over the trees. And that is the end of Rocky and his friends. It is bordered Miss Reynolds, better off reading every day. I do not own the rights to this book that I have read to you that cost 25 cents back in the day when it came out in 1960. But I love storytelling magic. I do not own the rights to these beautiful stuffies that you see here from Rocky and Bullwinkle. But I love storytelling magic, and the magic of today's story is I've been wanting to share Rocky's stories with you for a while, from Rocky and Bullwinkle, one of my favorite shows back in the day. Here is an actual VCR tape, the adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle. And you can ask your parents, what's a VCR tape? That's how we used to watch movies back in the day. And also, I was lucky enough to get a couple of fridge magnets of Rocky and Bullwinkle. And of course, I have all the characters right here that I am going to move a little closer so you can see. If I get through this without anything falling down, it would be a miracle. Flying squirrel in the house. Here are 2 stars of the show, Rocky and Bullwinkle. And that's it for today, boys and girls. I will see you again really soon. And remember, just because you don't see them planning the surprise doesn't mean that there's not a surprise coming. That's why it's called a surprise, because you're not supposed to know. That's how much fun it's going to be, and turns out to be, and should be. See you again soon. Happy birthday. Bye.